Welcome back, football fans. In this episode, I've got 6 games that you need to see and 6 very important metrics that you should definitely check out before placing your bets this weekend across the EFL, the Premier League, and of course, the Bundesliga, which many of you were asking for in the comments. It all returns in this episode of the Predictions Show. We start with the football form guide. We are now looking at the last 10 games across all competitions. We can see that Arsenal are top of the pile. Norwich City, bottom of the pile, 1 win in 10, and it's the same story for Southampton. Will still be in the job come Christmas. This is the form, quite a few draws in there and only 3 defeats. They are away at Blackburn, who are not doing any better at all this season. 2 defeats in a row and 4 defeats in the last 5. Interesting to note for Southampton that BTTS has landed in 8 of the last 10 games overall, and in every single away game they've played in the Championship. Sticking with the Championship, we have Portsmouth against Stoke City. This is the early kickoff, or one of the early kickoffs in the Championship. 6 games played at home, 33% win rate for Portsmouth. 6 games played away from home for Stoke City, 33% win rate. And in terms of goals scored, 6 at home for Portsmouth, 6 away for Stoke. Portsmouth have scored in 5 of their last 6 games, but just given those numbers, you can imagine they are not scoring more than once in the majority of those games, and it is absolutely true. They've scored more than once in just 1 fixture so far at home this season. They've won 1 game since the end of August. They have, like Southampton, had a few draws, and for Stoke City, they started the season really well. 4 wins in the first 5 games. Away from home, no victory in 4, firing blanks in 3. Now, I mentioned the Bundesliga in the intro, and we are checking out the AI football predictions page for this one. It gives you 5 insights for every game, and we are checking out Frankfurt against St. Pauli. And the insight that stood out to me is this one here. Frankfurt have gone over 2.5 goals in their last 10 games. BTTS in 9 of those games, and their recent form shows that they can score, as they have done in 9 of the last 10 fixtures. And they are hosting St. Pauli, who are not shy of a goal or 2 in their games. This new AI football predictions page also supports the Premier League. Let's take a look at the Newcastle Fulham game. Some interesting data points there. Let's take a look. So Newcastle on a perfect scoring run, it says 6 out of 6 at home, 100% scoring streak. They have also recorded over 1.5 goals in every one of those games, highlighting a relentless attacking rhythm. Well, it sounds like he's watched the most recent game in the Champions League, because one of the goals they scored was absolutely fantastic. We also get some value plays here as well. Over 3.5 goals is value with odds of 3.38, 17.39% edge. Fulham have seen over 1.5 goals in 6 of their last 6 away games. And the combined average goals across that period for both of these teams is 4.7 goals per game. So this is why it's just letting you know about that over 3.5 market with potential odds. Newcastle's defence is pretty good though, isn't it? Another insight from this page before I show you a brand new feature is Millwall against Leicester City. We can click into this and we can see Millwall, again, they're in good form. They've won 4 out of 6. One thing that I wanted to show you was this one. First half fireworks for Millwall. Millwall have scored in the first half in 5 of their last 6 games, whilst Leicester have found the net in the second half in all 6 away games so far. Could there be goals in both half? If there is, then you would expect there to be maybe over 2.5 goals. It's telling you here over 3.5 goals. There is a 5-game streak for this certain metric. The odds again are 3.75, and again it's around about 18% value. Before we check out the selections that we've put together on Bet365, here is a brand new addition to the website. First half goal probability model. This is one of the first places that you can access it. It is our bet of the day page, and you can see that it's going to rank all of the games by the probability of a first half goal being scored. Feel free to check this out. Link also in the description. And for those of you that play with the in-play funnel, season ticket holders can now set automated, always-on alerts on first half goals using that probability model on the funnel. Enjoy that this weekend. There's also been an update to the BetSlip generator, but I will save that until we have finished trimming the fat on these selections. So there are 5 selections so far, and it's at 7-1. And I've gone a bit more conservative. I've reduced the risk a little bit here. You can see Southampton, BTTS in all their away games. I've gone for over 1.5 goals, just in case, I think they will score Southampton. Blackburn, don't really trust them as much. I think Southampton are far too good of a team to be at the bottom of the Championship for too long. Coventry to score in the second half, I quite like that. Frankfurt, St. Pauli, the data is very good for that one as well. Newcastle, Fulham, BTTS. Fulham are without Muniz, I think, and Jimenez has been in and out of the team with injuries. Can they get a goal against Newcastle, who have been so good at the back? I'm going to remove that one, actually. And then it goes to 3.89. And I'm going to keep it as that. It's a 4-fold. If you watch this channel a lot, you'll know that we don't usually go over trebles, but I am taking it down a notch in terms of the risk. We're not going for BTTS on any of these games. Frankfurt, St. Pauli is the highest odds at 1.57. Let me know what you think about this one. And we are now going to jump to the BetSlip generator to play man versus machine and generate a slip using our model for 3.89, and we're going to target a 4-fold as well. But I also want to show you a brand new update to this tool. So this is the BetSlip generator. If you don't know what it does, it generates bet slips for you based on our probability model. You can add all kinds of settings, value bets only. We can turn that off, and then we can sort by probability. So we're going to get value at the top, you would hope. We're going to look at the next 72 hours across the whole weekend. The probability model, we're looking at over 1.5 goals. Let's look at over 2.5 goals. Let's look at BTTS. It's all enabled for me already, which is perfect. So we are going to be targeting 3.89, which is what we just found. And then we are going to look at a 4-fold. We hit get. And the update now, as you can see, we do get a 4-fold straight away with games from Brazil, from Italy, from the Premier League under-21s, which if you're in the Discord or if you've been using the funnel, you will know these leagues are a gold mine. They are absolutely superb for BTTS, over 2.5 goals, home away goals. The funnel makes it possible very, very easily. So we see here we've got odds of 1.4 for all of these. Negative value, actually, this one, as is this one. We can maybe search again. But the feature I wanted to show you is that now when you click on exclude, if you want to exclude this game, maybe you don't like the Brazilian league, lack of goals or whatever, you can click on exclude, and no longer does it refresh instantly for you. This was a bit of feedback that we got recently. So it's excluded now, and you can now go and exclude another game. Previously it would refresh and then people would lose another game that they wanted to exclude as well. So now you could go and exclude both of these games. You can see it updates up here, and then whenever you're ready, you click run again, and it runs again, and you won't see those games. And we do see St. Pauli here to score a goal. 1.4 odds for them to score a single goal. Another game here. And you can see the value comes from the funnel in these odds increasing. 1.4 at kickoff. After 12, 15, 20 minutes, you'll be pushing towards evens, which is where the funnel comes into its own. So let's take a look at this one, shall we? The top one, over 1.5 goals. An away goal here in Romania, and St. Pauli to score as well. We've sort of already got that, maybe over 2.5 goals. You would hope that they would contribute towards that. And then over 2.5 goals again in the Premier League Cup. So that is the machine's pick, 3.84. Let me know what you think about this one in the comments. And that is the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. A bit of a quicker one this weekend, but I hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless. Let me know what you're on in the comments. If you've got any thoughts and feedback on the website, or you want to check it out, feel free to head to the description. You can use the code YouTube if you want to get 15% off OddAlerts Pro. Thank you for watching.